I know what you mean.
JOBINS, episode 155. I got a special buddy with me. His name's Danny. Danny, what's your real last name?
Daniel Flores.
My man. I appreciate you for coming on and being here. I know you're a busy guy. He's a busy guy, folks.
You sound like Trump with that. He's a busy guy.
Yeah. Well, damn, we can't. I'm done talking about Trump and assassination and politics and all that kind of shit. We live in a crazy world. Love the people you love and be safe. You know?
I know.
That's all I got with that. JOBINS, my man Danny, he fucking is a gangster. He's a fighter. He trains at the gym with Tim. He also is one of the striking coaches. Do you do any other coaching, like jiu-jitsu or anything?
No.
Just all striking and MMA and holding pads and all that kind of stuff? How long have you been doing fighting? Just fighting, not the coaching.
Fighting full-time, I started with RedHawk of August of 2020.
Mm-hmm.
They had a special going on, so I jumped on it
Mm-hmm.
and never looked back, actually. But fighting in general, I started boxing at a very young age, from 11
Mm-hmm.
to maybe 14, I believe.
Damn.
Had a couple smokers.
Uh-huh.
And, I actually hated boxing in the beginning.
Why?
I was just a chubby kid, maybe 11, 12.
You were chubby?
I was chubby, bro. I have them titties on me, too.
Like me?
Nah.
Down bad.
No, those are well
Keep
placed.
talking. I'm going to change something real quick. Keep
Yeah.
going. You had titties?
I had, I was a chubby kid. So they immediately put me with, like, grown-ups. And I was, like, already my height at that time. I was, like, 5'10", chubby kid.
Uh-huh.
And my head was just getting destroyed. Douche. Probably got a couple concussions. And then the first year of boxing, I hated it. Told my brothers, please don't bring me back.
Uh-huh.
And then fell in love with it after, like, I started getting the confidence in the movement of boxing.
Dude, that's why fighting always followed me in my life, just because I was the big kid, the big fat kid, like how I am still. And but I was always afraid of fighting. I didn't like.
Oh, same. Yeah. Fighting was not it for me. I remember my coach was like, hey, you want to do this when you grow up? And I was like, no way. I want to be maybe like a lawyer or engineer.
Really?
Yeah. The first year, every time I went to the boxing gym, I got like a gut feeling. It was like anxiety every time because I was like, oh my God, I'm going to get killed again.
I think that's a
full year.
telling you to do it.
100%, yeah. Fighting was like, I kept running away from it, but then inevitably kind of just came back. And now I know. That's my path.
That's your path.
Yeah.
That's sick, dude. Yeah, because at 11, no. I tried karate once, and I was like, nah, fuck this. And then all my buddies played football, so I was really wanting to play football, but we didn't have the money for it. And then when I got into high school, head was too big, played for a year, and then I played video games, got even bigger.
You play ball, though? You look like you play ball.
Huh?
You play basketball? Yeah.
Dude, I wish I would have played basketball in high school. I played with my buddies in fucking 24-hour fitness after high school.
Really?
And we got really good, I think. I had a lot.
Postman. If I looked at you and I'm a coach, I'd be like, just post people out, give us rebounds, and
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. I would piss people off playing basketball because I would always I'd get the rebound. So, all right, I'm going to be honest.
Okay.
I'm that guy that I would get, crazy. So I would get the rebound and then I'd go shoot and I'd miss. I'd get the rebound again. I'd shoot and I'd miss. I'd get the rebound again. And I got all these guys jumping.
Well, shoot or shoot.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got all these guys jumping. I just keep rebound. I just keep getting it. I'd piss people off doing that. And some strong guys. One time a guy, I would get it, and he got so mad at me because these are guys that work out at 24-hour fitness.
But you're way taller than them, I'm assuming.
Yeah. But there was this one big jack guy who I was just a little taller than, right? He kept getting pissed. And one time he really went up there, and he would not let go of the ball. And he was behind me, picked me off the fucking ground, and I went, my back went pop, 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 pop. I was like, oh, and I let go. But
how old were you? Were you just like a kid still?
Yeah, I was probably like 19, 20.
This guy's like a grown man.
Oh, yeah.
I just touched his ego.
Shout out, Mo. Oh, yeah, dude. I was dude, people would get pissed.
Yeah.
And it's because I also sucked. So they're mad that the shitty guy who's just tall and getting the rebounds
just outboarding them.
Is just fucking, yeah.
And
fun times.
People in like pickup games, they get pretty aggravated too.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Sean still doesn't want to admit that I swished it on him.
You swished it on him? I don't think anybody uses that word.
I swished it on him. And
you swished it on him.
Yeah. You never heard that?
Swished it. Like basketball terms. But no, that's pretty
Where you swish it?
Little swish?
Yeah.
You know, in middle school, we used to have a whole bunch of like sayings after you throw something, and something super like, probably maybe not the fondest, but They used to say dick cheese as soon as they made it a
Dick
shot.
cheese.
They say dick cheese. In 8th grade, that was like the thing. They made it like a 3, and they'd be like, dick cheese. I swear to God, that was like a thing. I was like,
where did that come from?
Just the time of a time frame. I think rap, probably somebody said dick cheese, maybe like Rick Ross. And then I don't know why it brought me to that, but everybody would say they were like
dick
moving,
cheese.
and they'll make it, and it'll be like dick cheese. And I'm like, what the
For some reason, I want Raus Jr. to say that.
dick cheese?
Dick cheese.
What is little?
Yeah. Do it.
Nah, I can't do it. Jojo has a pretty good impression of
Chee
Raul.
wee wees.
Yeah.
Chee wee wees.
Oh my God, everybody's saying that.
Don't be afraid to try an imitation live on a
Chee
pod.
wee wees.
Chee wee wees.
I can do imitations, mama. You don't give me credit.
China. Danny's a problem.
I pretty much can do only an Irish accent.
America.
For fuck's sake, I can do Denzel. It came out horrible actually right now. I swear to God, we do it all the time. Oh.
That's because when you get nervous on a pod and you want to do something more in front of live.
Who's nervous? Yeah.
You're nervous,
You strive under pressure. Yeah.
Don't get angry with me. And JOBINS, I've been doing this a lot with my hands.
Yeah, that's pretty fire.
Because who am I? Do you know who I am when I'm
No,
doing that?
no idea.
Not at all.
No, I'm serious.
Today here, guys, we're gonna make a cup of
Tim. Tim does that. Yeah, Tim does do that.
That his little hands.
Yo, don't disrespect his hands, dog.
Hey, I call him Chief Small Hands all the time.
That's so funny.
Today here, hey, he knows he has.
Dude, he
It's
does
like
this.
I
But it works
studied.
because it captivates you.
Exactly, and I'm jealous. At the end of the day, JOBINS, I'm jealous. My big hands, they don't capture like Tim's hands on the iPhone camera, so I can't mitigate or I can't use it. Tim found he turned his weakness into a strength.
Into his thing.
Yeah.
All right, boys, you have a bully backing you up, or
Hey guys, today here we're gonna, and he's just really good with it, and he'll do it all the time. I know, but don't get upset with me. Where are you from?
I was born in Mexico, Morelos, Cuernavaca.
Morelos.
Morelos, Cuernavaca.
Damn, where's that? I'm
It's,
so bad with places.
What place? Same, actually.
Is it
Everybody
super
asks me.
south, north,
I have
west,
I
east?
have no idea. I'm going to sound horrible. But imagine Mexico
Damn,
City.
you're from there.
Exactly. But imagine
Boo.
Mexico City.
No, I'm just
Mexico City.
kidding.
And I'm maybe like an hour away from it.
Where's Mexico City? In the heart?
Yep, there we go, baby. Heart of Mexico.
Heart of Mexico is Mexico
Mhm.
City,
Mexico
right?
City.
And where are you? And you said you're what?
I'm from Morelos, Cuernavaca.
No. I love the way,
Try to say it.
Narcos, I fell in love with Pablo Escobar.
Dun,
And
dun,
it could have been the way he was speaking to us.
Yeah, it's really, you could say anything. in
Familia.
Spanish. Yeah, if you put el or la before you say
Familia.
something.
Oh, yeah.
El
Plomo or
schmidi.
plato?
Yeah.
Did I say that right?
Plomo or plato.
Plomo or plato? That was, that
yeah,
hooked
that's
me.
like, yeah. ¿Quieres plomo o plata?
Yeah. Oh, man. I would have loved to have watched Narcos with you.
Narcos is
And
really,
Chris.
it's a really good
Shout
show,
out Chris
bro.
Cub. Yeah.
It's super good.
Your guys' language is the sexiest language.
I'm telling you, you can say anything cool.
Seriously.
Anything cool. Or, like you said, sexy.
And the tone. I'm not racist.
Say like, yeah,
I'm
just
not.
gibbering. Say la mariposa.
La mapaliosa.
Oh, shit, never mind. Say el gato.
El gato.
You can say that easy.
El
El
gato.
gato. But try
Chico
to
de
put,
madre.
that's, yeah.
Yeah. You chico de madre.
If you say that, it's like fighting words for Mexicans. 'Cause
Really?
You're saying fuck your mother, pretty much.
Well, yeah,
Chinga
motherfucker.
tu madre. Yeah,
You
pretty much.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
what I mean. That's what I thought it meant. Motherfucker.
You know how like who got
I know
pissed?
the Russians get pissed.
Yeah,
when
there
you
you go.
say,
there
do
you go.
not.
Some
I do
Mexicans
not
get
the
pissed
fuck
as
with my
well.
mother.
Yeah, they're like, how dare you say motherfucker? But for us, it's like, stop being a motherfucker.
I know that's when you forget
Yeah.
that some people take it so serious, literal. No, I'm not saying you fuck your mom.
Yeah.
You're a motherfucker. That is weird.
That language
But
barrier.
it's simple. Weird. I had a hard time with my own language, so knowing two languages, you already got my respect.
I appreciate that. Sometimes I swear to God, I forget both languages. I tried talking Spanish. I sound horrible. I tried talking English, and it just goes away.
Which one did you have? Where are you fluent in?
Both. I came here. I didn't know any lick of English when I came here. So
Okay, yeah.
I was like 5 or 6. I don't remember learning English, but it kind of just happened.
Really?
Yeah, really.
That'd be interesting. Yeah, they're like, this kid can't even learn the fucking alphabet. He's got no chance at learning
No.
Spanish.
Come on, man.
Hey, man.
Come on,
hey,
man.
man. Damn. So then you moved to America.
Yeah, they brought the story when I got here was kind of gnarly. My pops had already here for like 2 years. He was grinding, stacking up cheddar so we can come to like a sick.
Doing what?
He was landscaping for I believe for a golfing company back Superstition Mountain, if I remember correctly. And he was here for 2 years. My mom's came maybe like a day before us, and she was still not crossed. But then we separated. I have 2 older brothers. I was the youngest. I am still the youngest. And then we went with like I don't know if I could actually say this, but we went with another family, and they gave us fake names. They gave us like fake names, fake passports, and we pretty much just stayed with them. I remember it was
Is this pod gonna get you?
Yeah, they're gonna get me. No, but I came outside the United States and came back in illegally, and then I'm cool. So I could say this now.
So you came in illegally, went back, came, and now you're good.
I think I'm good.
Okay, well,
Knock
we'll
on wood.
definitely find out. We'll find
yeah,
out.
after this, ICE is gonna come.
Show me your papers.
Yeah, dude. When I came here, they gave me a fake name, and I was like, "Where the fuck are they taking me?" The name was Limon Camacho. Limon Camacho.
Limon, like Pablo's guy.
Limon Camacho. Yeah, I was like, "That's your name." They gave my other brother's name, and then I was like, "Where the fuck are they taking us?"
Were you scared?
I was 100% scared, but I remember
What's that like?
The girls at the time. There were 2 girls, my 2 older brothers, and then this lady that we just met. And then the girls saw me that I was a little bit nervous, and they grabbed my hand. They're like, "Oh, we'll take care of you. You don't know where." We went to McDonald's, then we went to like another place, went to a hotel. It was like a 2-day trip.
To America.
To America, yeah. When I got here, my first
you were smuggled.
Come on, man. But yeah,
I mean,
yeah, 100% of smuggled. There was like hotels we would wait in the hotel.
In the moments of being smuggled, you didn't know you were being smuggled.
No, I had no idea.
That's crazy.
When I got here, I was started crying. I was like, I haven't seen my mom. I want to see my dad. I haven't seen my dad in like 2 years at the time. And then they put, you know what eased my pain? I was like crying at the time. I was like 5.
Were you all alone, or did you have your brothers?
No, I had my 2 older brothers were there chilling.
Okay.
Thank God. So otherwise, if I was by myself, I would be like,
bro, that
balls,
would have been still like very
my mom and
traumatizing.
pop's story is probably even crazier because my mom literally went under a tunnel.
Really?
Yeah.
That's just something like the average American can't understand. Because we want to go, oh, they're illegal, they're crossing the border illegally. Well, what's making them do this? What's causing these people to cross the border? The problems that are happening in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. I knew all I knew is there was like more opportunity over here and like clean water.
I know, but I just can't even, like, I've never in my life as a little kid had those thoughts, which is crazy.
No. Yeah, it kind of puts a lot of things in perspective too.
This is what I love about podcasting, and this is why I've been looking forward to doing this pod with you, my man.
My man.
You're one of my favorite people at the gym.
Likewise.
Me and Danny push each other's buttons because that's our friendship.
We tiptoe on the lines.
Fun. We tiptoe on lines. But guess what? Danny does that with everybody, and so do I. So that's why.
Only a selected few.
Yeah.
I do it. I can't do it to everybody. You know?
Boys.
Yeah. The lads.
The lads. Yeah. And I really feel that me and you should probably have our own reality show.
You think so?
You. Here's the reality show. Me, you, Art, JJ. JoJo?
JoJo, yeah. We need a...
Who are we missing? That's really, that we like, it's real fucking, I think that's it. I think that's the crew. The ones that get like real fucking dramatic.
I don't know
that
about
put on
dramatic.
A show. Oh, you and Art?
What about him?
Me and Art? We're a show.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
You guys fight. Oh, man, there was one time I loved you guys were fighting over pants. Remember that one?
Oh, over shorts? Yeah.
Yeah, what was that one about?
It was just a silly argument between 2 lads. Just because one wanted to take the credit for having somebody else's shorts. Long story short.
See right there, I love that kind of stuff. The camaraderie we have.
Yeah, 100%. There's been times when me or I literally got into like a little bit of a tussle.
Same?
Tussle, like a legit tussle. You can ask him too. His whole leg was all messed up. I killed the little lad.
You beat up Art?
Nah, I had pity on the lad.
Who'd win in a fight, you or Art?
Come on.
Let's stir the pot.
That's a silly question.
Oh, so I'm just...
I would absolutely mold him. I would kill that kid. I would leave him. If he could grapple, maybe if he had his little kimono, he might get me. But
his little kimono?
If he didn't have no kimono, street fights, that guy's donezo.
Yeah.
That guy's donezo.
Yeah. Oh, he'll be fun. I'm going to have Art on one day. What I love about everyone at the gym is we live in the times where we could do podcasts, and we have such unique people at the gym, and just learning that about you, like I had no idea.
Yeah.
But you're fun. Danny brings a lot of good energy to the gym. You have also wanted to do YouTube, and you've been doing YouTube, and this fucking crazy bastard would eat a bunch of shit food and then go roll.
Yeah, I thought it was
still
gonna be
doing that?
a neat idea. No, my back went out. Don't do it at home, kids. I'm a trained professional.
No, my back went out.
My back literally did go out. I think it might have been that too.
Whose idea was that?
I mean, I don't toot my own horn, but it's my own idea.
So you just thought, I thought it was crazy, and I'm the fat guy, and I don't even do jujitsu.
Yeah, most of the guys were like, you shouldn't eat that right before rolling. And I was like, my stomach can take it. I eat a lot of spicy stuff. Like growing up, that was it. Spicy stuff, dancing, music, fighting, and singing was my shit. So you had to eat spicy
You're
stuff.
a 3-star.
What do you mean?
If you can act, you're a 3. You're a 3.
But that was instilled in me. Like you had
act,
to dance,
sing, and dance.
You had to dance. You had to eat spicy stuff. Whatever you ate, regardless what it was, spicy stuff on it. So I figured my stomach could take it because of my upbringing, and it did. I never threw up, I guess. But I also got my ass beat. There's a couple of videos online of me just going against like black belts and like just getting demolished. But
So your back went out, you think, from eating the bad
I think it was probably not the best. Going competition hard rounds, you literally just try to submit your guy as much as possible. You try to give him a realistic look. You go in there, you're not necessarily just flowing. You're going as hard as you can. So that's the whole gist. You go as hard as you can, get your heart rate up, and then you're consuming shitty food. I consumed Taco Bell, McDonald's. I consumed Popeyes. It was probably
what was the worst one?
I actually the last episode, which hasn't dropped, I did hot sauce. I was trying to find the bomb from the hot ones. Couldn't find it, so I'd found another substitution of a spicy hot sauce. And on an empty stomach, Colt, my cameraman, which is my boy too, he was like, "Yo, chug it," and I was like, "Yeah, I'll do it. Chug it. A camera's in front of me. Let me chug it." And I chugged it, and I shit you not, it hurt so bad. It hurts. I could feel it dribble down my stomach, and then I started rolling. And then I was about to tap out, but I was like, the camera's on. I don't want to be a bitch. That one's probably the hardest. And then I had In-N-Out at the same time.
The same day?
Yeah. I took a break. I did 3 hard rounds, took a break, and then I had a In-N-Out burger, just wolfed it down, and then I went with Ezra.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. It's a bright idea, huh?
Yeah, I don't know what you're thinking there, lad.
I just wanted to do something fun.
And that's coming from Schmidt. Every time you were doing it, I was like amazed, and I'd even I'd go walk over to Tim, and I'd be like, "Dude, he's getting."
Yeah, I had some eyeballs on me. They were like, "What are you doing?" I was
like, yeah. Just because that takes a strength, man, and knowing how shitty you feel. Brock, Brendan, they don't even eat before they go roll.
Really?
Oh yeah, they don't like. They'll eat like Brock will eat ahead of time, maybe like a little nibble, but they won't eat.
I would wolf it down with like a Celsius, so I'll just get fired up. So that would level me out.
You're wild. So what?
I don't drink Celsius.
So you're done doing that?
I don't know about done, but for right now, no. Especially because my back's injured. I blew my. Wait, never mind. I was gonna say I blew my back out.
Damn.
My back is broken.
See?
Spinal.
What was I talking about downstairs?
What were you talking about?
Everything you talk about, Scott. I could bring a little sugar doll over here, and something will come out of that mouth.
Oh, I just got the reference. Well, my back is broken.
You blew your back out.
I blew my own back out.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Actually, today I am coming out.
No, on the pod live.
Yeah.
Illegal and
I'm covering.
We're shocking the world today, baby. No. Damn. So, how did you meet? How did you come across Tim and meet Tim? Was it because of Sean and like being a fan of Sean?
So when I was working at a financial institution, it was hard finding time to go to the gym. And I used to go to this boxing gym up in Bell. It's called Gents Boxing Club. It's closed down now. But I went in there, and then there was a couple guys doing jiu-jitsu there. And I remember I first met him. And I don't know if you know, but boxing people, they just have like, if you go to a boxing gym, it's completely different from jiu-jitsu. They just have like an ego, their necks up high. Everybody wants to get the best of each other. So I came with that energy. All I knew was boxing. Walk in, and I typically just hit the bag, jump rope, and then I pay my daily fee, and I look at this ginger guy, nice, good posture, looked at me with a smile from grin to grin, shook my hand, and I was like, oh, this guy's probably a homosexual. That's literally what I thought at that time. I was very young. And literally then I know that was Tim. That's the first time I ever met Tim. He just said, you know how Tim is. Whoever.
How old were you? I'm sorry.
Probably 22.
How old are you now?
27.
This was 5 years ago.
Yeah, but I started. Fast forward that I looked up a jiu-jitsu gym near me. COVID happened. I had to work from home. A lot of gyms are closed, and they had a summer special on, and then they were like 15 minutes away from me, and then coincidence it was Tim Welch. Yeah.
Wow. And then so you just go up, you just go and say what's up?
No, I go in there in the morning. Actually, the first roll was with Kyle was there, Connor was there, some OG Connor, and then Art was there. My first roll was with Art in the morning.
Wow.
Yeah, and then I remember the time Tim was out of town because he was in a fight. I think Sugar was fighting somebody. I forget who.
Probably Chris, or if it was in COVID times, it was probably, or maybe.
It was before the Cheeto fight, so anything before the Cheeto fight.
Yeah, it was probably, what's his name, Eddie or Thomas?
Yeah. Thomas, maybe. So I didn't even meet Tim after like my second week in the gym.
That's sick.
And then I fell in love. Everybody was super nice. Like I came from the background like boxing mentality, like everybody's
so when you're
trying to prove themselves, and here everybody was just so welcoming. It's like a culture shock for me. That's why I fell in love with it, really.
So you kind of you were able to take a deep breath.
100%, yeah. I was like, these guys are like killers.
So you didn't bring any of that ego to the gym?
No, I'm not like that. But if you go to boxing gym, you kind of have to be like, otherwise you get bulldozer. But yeah,
that's what I love hearing, because there were some people the other day that actually brought in their 3 little girls, and they were leaving a gym because they only got leveled up if they competed and put in positions to where they couldn't get better because of things. And then having them talk to Mariah, you could just see in their faces, they're like, holy fuck, this place seems probably...
It's hard to find that culture because a lot of gyms like kind of trickle down to kind of more like that, more strict and more coachy. But Tim, Mariah, everybody there, it's created a phenomenal environment so anybody can feel welcome from all levels. So
when did you start doing striking for Tim? Not that long ago?
Striking for Tim?
Yeah, like when you started holding pads and doing strikings and stuff.
It's been technically was just a helper for JJ. JJ runs the classes. Whenever he's not there, I'll take over. But JJ's the head of the beginners MMA. It's been about a year now. About a year. Yeah,
dude, it's so weird. So my reasoning is I like everyone at the gym, get everyone on the pod. The first time they're on, get to know about them, learn about them, and then after that we can have fun and do all sorts of stuff. But every time I do a pod, I'm learning that motherfuckers haven't been around that long.
Well, I've been there for 4 years now.
Yeah. But you just started the coaching.
Yeah, a year.
Okay. Damn. So 4 years. I've known Tim and Sean almost 6 years now. So I was supposed to move out. The first time Sean started talking about moving out was when COVID happened. So I could have been out here a little sooner.
Oh.
Yeah. But then COVID happened, and
I think I've seen you. You even used to go to the old gym, right?
Yeah, I went when Sean first flew us all out was when Tim was at the old gym.
Yeah. I remember you actually recorded one of my sparring rounds. We went to the lab. That's how I met you. I was like, hey, Schmitty. And you were like, oh, what's up? But you probably don't even remember.
I don't.
Yeah, but we went to the MMA lab, and I have this video that you recorded for me and Joe Perez when we went to the MMA lab.
I do remember that now.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's it's been
that
a while.
was you?
Yeah.
Because, dude, when Sean would take me to the lab, as a fan, you're overwhelmed going to the lab.
Everybody's there.
Yeah. And it took a lot to learn, because at the Tim's gym, even when I first started working, there's a lot of people that don't go anymore. Like there's not a huge amount of rotation, but there is a small amount of rotation where some people go for a long time and then they're done, and then we get new people, But then we've got a pretty big size hardcore family now.
Yeah, there's some super recurring individuals there.
Oh yeah, it's just it takes time. It took time for me to learn which ones were which. Do
you treat them differently?
No, like I've gotten to know you.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean. Yeah, some people are gone, and then I'm like, I start getting to know them, and then they be gone, and then I'm boom, and then because there's so many people. I feel
that, yeah, actually, because I've known people not that well, but just for a long time, if that makes any sense. So
yeah.
I get what you're saying.
Oh yeah, and then sometimes there's people who were in the beginning when I first started working for Tim, and they've been gone this whole time, and now they're coming back, and I'm like, oh yeah, fuck, It's just it's a lot.
It's pretty sweet to see too. I remember the beginning. I started, and there was a couple individuals that were hardcore, same time as me. And then after a year, they trickle down, and then they come back and they see how far you've come. Mm-hmm. It's kind of like sweet to see that.
Oh, dude, those first videos at Tim's gym when it's in that little small garage. There's like a video with Johnny.
No, I wasn't there that time, but yeah, I hear about this like a sweatshop.
Yeah, dude, and you see how big what Tim's created. It's magical.
Oh, shout out to Johnny. It was his birthday yesterday.
How old did he turn?
I think 48. Jokes.
Damn.
Johnny, I think he's 29.
I'd love to get Johnny on too. Johnny's a good guy.
Johnny's super cool, bro.
He probably fucks you up in the jiu-jitsu
in
world,
the gi, 100%. Yeah, he probably will get me.
He's so good.
I talk so much smack though, but he knows that he'll probably get me.
I wonder. Yeah. See, one day, dude, I'm gonna have a bunch of mics. We can all fuck around. It'd be fun.
It's just 4 hours of shit talking.
It'd be fun.
We do shit talk.
Me and you
all the time.
Yes.
At the gym. That's literally what makes it fun.
That's all we do.
Shit talking. Get a little serious. Get a little work done. And
we
then
can
train.
Do it. We can do it.
And then train.
Let's talk about it.
Hard rounds.
This guy right here, Jobins, when he fucking comes in and orders a fucking coffee, he's the fucking female.
It's not my fault. I know what I want. I'm not undecisive. I know what I want. You know
oh my God.
Would you rather that or people come in and be like, I don't know what I want to get. What would you recommend?
I hate that too.
Exactly.
Oh, I hate that too.
I give you clear cut directions, ready to go. You know what I'm saying?
The people who have never had anything, they don't even know how to order the coffee. Well, get away from me.
You can't hate on them. But
I know.
If people are like, I don't know what to get today.
I never was like that till I was a barista.
What?
With coffee. Like I would take friends to coffee shops who have never had coffee, and I'd be like, "Oh, let me help explain it to you.
No.
You got this and this," and now I'm just like, "What the?" You know what I mean? I'm like, "Fuck." You know, if you don't know what a goddamn Americano is, don't fucking order it.
We're coworkers too now.
Huh?
We're coworkers. I forgot to mention that. I'm saying.
We're coworkers, baby.
I'm saying, G.
Look at that, G. Yeah, but no, he'll come in. Hey, Schmitty, can I get an iced latte with a little bit of honey?
That's right.
Can I get the froth, but a little bit of syrup mixed in with the froth? And then can I get a little splash? Just a little splash of almond milk.
I hate almond milk.
And then can I get the shaved chocolate on top? But not too much.
Whole milk's the way to go. Or raw.
Yeah, no. Some people can be extreme divas with ordering coffee. And then it's funny because I love when people order deviant coffees to you. You get what you want, lad.
I enjoy it.
You get what you want, lad.
I have a good poker face. They're like, yeah, this and that. I'm like, right away, sir. Of course. Yeah, no, absolutely.
Oh, yeah, no. Yeah.
But I enjoyed the process of like trying to make like great drinks that people sip on. There's something
100%.
about like making a great drink and then they're sipping on them. You see their face kind of lit up and
they go, "Oh my God." The best thing is what's cool, because I'm still like a rookie with coffee, and I don't understand why other coffee companies have, I guess it's the machine, right? The aftertaste of like a burnt coffee, because a lot of people, most people, when they have our espresso or our coffee, they're like, "Oh wow, there's no bitter aftertaste. That's so smooth and good."
That machine is dialed.
It's got to be.
And then the beans too. The beans are sweet. Everything's immaculate.
It really is.
Yeah, it's crazy. Every other coffee that I've had, other than that, makes me feel not too shitty, but not as clean as what we have at the Jamba House.
It's so true. Yeah. The difference I notice with my cups of coffee compared to the shops, because I don't make coffee at night anymore. I used to drink our coffees all the time.
At night?
I don't.
You used to drink it at night?
No, hold on. Did I say anymore? My bad. I don't drink coffee at the shop anymore.
Oh, my bad.
No, that's me. That's my brain. I don't drink coffees at the shop anymore because I work at night. I open on Saturday, so that's my coffee morning, and I notice.
Yeah,
I notice the difference.
Quality
I don't crash as hard with the coffee I make at home. I have a bigger crash. Yeah.
Well, won't you use your skills that you have? Gander now from the.
This is true. Well, I don't have a $12,000 coffee espresso machine, because that thing is top tier. And I'll admit, my matchas were shit. They were shit.
They need a little bit of improvement, but you got them dialed.
Now I have, dude. I went from a half star to a 4.5 star.
100%, yeah. And I could tell that.
In a day.
It just takes a little bit of time. Your fucking forearm just becomes sore.
Oh, I thought I spit on you there for a second.
Oh, no, you didn't.
What happened to your forearm? Why you got that there?
It's a birthmark, actually.
That's a birthmark?
Half of it's a birthmark. The other half I got a little burned.
Damn.
Some kids hold me down, grabbed the knife on the pavement, went like this, and then just burned me on the side here.
That's a gnarly birthmark. Yeah. You want to see mine?
Yeah.
You want to see mine?
Sure, yeah. Don't. I think you'll take your shirt off for a second.
Right here.
It's kind of fire.
What the fuck are birthmarks?
That's a good question, lad.
What the fuck is that about?
Kissed by the gods themselves.
What is
yeah,
that?
Lad.
Like Trump?
Kissed by the gods, yeah.
Dude, you gotta really watch what you're saying right now. We gotta really watch what we're saying. You know, people probably cut my head off because I was talking to Sean when it first happened. Just the way the crowd reacted, because in my head, if I'm getting shot at, I'm gonna move.
He did react.
Oh no, I know, not Trump. The crowd.
Oh,
the crowd was just they're all strong people. You know what I mean? And I guess there is that. I've never been around when a shooting happens, so I don't know how I would act. But you can get that fear of flight or whatever it's called, where you just kind of freeze.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
didn't
I guess
somebody die though.
Huh?
Didn't somebody die?
So yeah, a guy passed away. He got shot in the head.
It's good. Cover up.
I went down a whole dude. You got to
No, joke.
Oh, I know.
Joke.
You ready? This is what I want to talk about because, dude, I went down the whole rabbit hole, and it's so fascinating to see what's gonna play out with everything right now. It's just so It's just so interesting.
Yeah, we're living a crazy time. Huh?
We are living in crazy times. I just don't want to die. I don't want any of us to die. I don't want to. I would just wish.
But that's inevitable, right?
Yeah.
We're all gonna die.
But dude, guess what? Did you hear about Jack Black?
Oh, that he said, "Thank God, Trump don't miss."
No,
next time
Kyle
you see him or
Gass
something like
brought him a cake or something. And was like, yeah, he's like, no, I wish that they don't miss with Trump.
that? Yeah,
and then
he said, "Don't miss with."
yeah,
next
and
time
then
you see
Jack
him."
was like, yeah, thank you.
It's kind of weird.
I know. I was like, oh fuck.
Love Jack Black.
I love
School of
Jack
Rock.
Black. Yeah.
School of
And
Rock,
then,
you kidding
but
me?
the sad thing is that they
Fu
just
Panda.
canceled everything.
Oh, really?
He canceled his tour.
People were like,
They were. Oh yeah,
shit over
dude.
him?
I don't know if
was he joking or was he like being serious?
I mean,
I'm not too versed within that.
I'm
subject.
sure they were joking,
Just
right?
jokes.
Yeah, but we're in this moment
It's a little
right
bit too
now.
soon.
In the
You
moment.
should have said it soon. Is it too soon to crack these jokes?
Oh fuck! But that's how fast people are gonna take the head off too. So we gotta really watch because literally, we could think like we can have an honest opinion about something that we're just trying to be genuine about, and fucking get your head cut off.
That's true. For me, I was kind of always naive growing up about politics because it didn't necessarily affect me too much. Like I don't have.
But at the end of the day, the truth is they do.
That's true, 100%. Yeah,
'Cause we can
like
all
growing
say
up, like I
that.
never wanted. It was just me being naive, took
Right?
the easy road out. I should have definitely got more like informed about it. But
Mm-hmm.
whenever you ever go to like a grocery store and they come up to you and they be like, "Hey, are you registered to vote?"
Mm-hmm.
For me, my response like, "Hey, I can't vote because I'm a DACA recipient. I can't vote." So
Mm-hmm.
politics was never in my vicinity for some reason growing up. Now it's a little bit different.
Is that because of smartphones?
What do you mean?
Do you think we're all a little more involved with politics? Even like the younger kids are even more involved now because of smartphones, or
probably it's
or are they more distracted with other shit?
I mean, the news is more rapidly available to you now.
Right.
You can look at either Instagram, Twitter, or anything, and you just get a lot of information.
What would we
Whether
be
it's
like?
right or wrong, though.
What would we be like if we were 12 scrolling on our phones and we saw all the political shit and all the shit going on with Trump and Elon Musk and you know what I mean?
Yeah. The phone
That's
is a
a
very
weird
dangerous thing to have. Like
It
it's
really is.
as a youngling, yeah.
Look what we're able to do.
That's true.
Anyone can do this.
I don't know about anybody.
Anybody. Literally anybody.
It's true.
You could do it. Yeah, sorry, we started going down there. I'm sad for Jack Black because I love Jack Black so much, and I will never hate Jack Black for a stupid bad timing joke ever. Now, if Jack Black was evil, doing some evil, harmful shit, I'll have to hate Jack Black, and that would be devastating. But for a bad timing joke, I do not hate Jack Black.
No, you're still a good lad.
I still love him.
Still
I will
good lad.
defend Jack Black.
School of Rock, man.
Dude.
You're a movie fanatic too, right?
Huh?
You're
Yes.
a movie fanatic.
Do I finally have someone that might maybe
No.
be as big as a movie fan?
Not as much. Based on our previous conversations, you probably know a lot more.
That's why I hate
Which is okay.
And that's why I know too, because you've been loving so many shit movies that I'm like, I know this guy hasn't
Dude.
watched that many movies.
Okay, like can we talk about this?
Yeah.
Long Legs.
Yeah.
You said it was I don't wanna
4.1
put
trash.
I don't know about trash.
The cinematography
It was nice.
was nice.
Nice. Storytelling?
It 30% good. 30 and that might have been a little too much.
I liked it. I liked the imagery too.
What did you like? The imagery?
The imagery, the way it kind of illustrated the
The
storyline.
So you like the satanic shit?
I don't know about like it. I just like that it's different. You know, typically in horror movies, like the great where they lose me is when they like do the big reveal. You know,
Show
typically.
too much.
Yeah,
for me.
when they show too much.
Yeah.
I was watching this movie called The Watchers. And the beginning, half of the beginning of the movie was great because you didn't know what it was, and then the big reveal was that it was like, spoiler alert, it was a
5, 4, 3, 2, 1 on you.
it was what is it called? Fairies. There were fairies. That was the big reveal. And
Like
then
big fairies or little
no,
fairies?
like fairies. That was the whole thing.
Like-
beforehand, it was not super scary, but a lot more like suspenseful. And then when the big reveal came, it was fairies. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Like Shrek fairies?
Yeah, like Tinkerbell fairies type shit.
Really?
Yeah, but not like that. But it was just like medieval shit.
fuck?
But long story short, long legs.
Uh-huh.
The big reveal came.
Same horrible thing.
You think so? The big reveal for me was a little bit different, just because I think not every movie goes the satanic way.
It was too satanic for me.
That's what I liked about it.
Spoiler, but when Nicolas Cage was like, "Hail Satan," and then I'm not going to spoil that.
At the end?
And not at the end, it was kind of towards the end.
Oh, yeah,
when
he said "Hail Satan," and then he started bashing his bull.
Yeah, see, damn.
Sorry.
See, I wasn't going to do
My
that.
bad.
That's okay.
Spoiler
I've been
alert.
working on not spoiling, and I think I've been doing a better job, Jones, because I got a lot of hate back in the day for the way that I would spoil movies.
I just did it.
Yeah,
My
you
bad.
just did it. That
Just
wasn't
did it.
on me. That was on him.
That was completely me.
Yeah. But I've been doing a lot. I feel like I've been doing a lot better.
I give that movie a solid 7.8.
Really?
7.8. The reason because it was different, and it's not like a revamp. It wasn't like a new, like a Halloween movie done like 40 times. It wasn't like something. It was a little bit different.
Was.
You think so?
Brother,
Dude.
if you know who did a great job
Tell me.
with long legs? The advertisement team.
Because they didn't show any.
They
of
did a
Nick.
great job in thinking that movie was gonna be scary, that I was gonna be on the edge of
wasn't
my
scary, no.
seat, that Nicolas Cage was gonna put on this terrifying performance, and he didn't.
It definitely wasn't. People compare it to Silence of the Lamp, and that is greatly mistaken.
Horribly mistaken.
Yeah,
Shouldn't
no.
even have been
No.
fucking said. The
Not in
person
the
who said that
conversation,
should be
but-
smacked up.
It's still a pretty good for nowadays. You can't tell me nowadays horror movies have just been dog shit.
They have been.
Super dog shit. So I
Super
like
hard.
that they try to do something a little tiny different.
A horror film.
And it wasn't scary though. It was more
Yeah.
like suspenseful.
I agree, because I like what you're saying, brother. But for me, that first scene with Nicolas Cage catches you, and then like
Yeah, it's the music too, huh?
yeah,
The
and
music's kind of fire.
They did great.
Yeah.
And Nicolas Cage's acting was great.
It's crazy that Nick was able to turn himself, like his ridiculous. You know how like
Yeah.
he got so much shit for being an outlandish, over the top actor. He kind of made that his thing here. Because the first one, when you first see him on that scene, he like starts freaking out in the car, and I was like, oh, it sounds like him, like
Yeah.
mean, but now it's kind of like more like you feel it. It's more disturbing now.
The singing he was doing with the birthday, the
Yeah.
whole birthday shit,
Yeah.
I hated. I don't like number 23. I was so excited for Jim Carrey's number 23, and it was so disappointing. But then it's kind of like, it's just kind of fun to watch every now and then. But when it comes to number shit, you got to really have, when you're going to have things match up and line up like that, I really need something that I believe. And that needs to come to a really good conclusion. If you're going to have this movie, I'm supposed to be thinking at the end of the movie, oh, I'm supposed to be thinking about all this. It's got to be like,
More memorable? Or?
more memorable. Yeah, more captivating. I wish Nicolas Cage was in it more.
Yeah, he was like a cameo pretty much, huh?
He was a cameo. And then you have the one FBI to just pretty much asking this girl questions all the time. There was really no like direction. It felt like there was no execution, like I was saying, because it felt, had they just, instead of getting all crazy and trying to be this, I don't know,
Yeah, it was like satanic.
thought-provoking, yeah, like, oh, it's the satanic shit. Dude, they could have honestly thrown most of that away and made it, had it just been, the director was doing great. The writing, 50-50, I gave it. Most of the writing was pretty good.
It was a little predictable here.
Yeah,
and there.
I give it a
Here
good
and there.
50-50. Good 50-50. The performances, everyone was doing great. I thought,
Yeah, everybody.
Everyone was
even
doing
Nick
great.
with his out.
brother,
over the top.
why do we have to go that way? Why can't we stay simple? Why couldn't it have been like Silence of the Lambs? What was Silence of the Lambs?
Just
This fucking crazy guy. Murder's coming up. This woman trying to figure out. As the movie was going on, we were learning more about that crazy guy who I forget the name of the actor who did such a phenomenal,
such a good actor.
such a great acting performance
So
for
good.
Buffalo Bill.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I thought Buffalo Bill was real. I thought the motherfucker was out there somewhere.
That's the scary part. That's the scary part. But yeah, I
You
think
know what I'm
do
saying?
Have a point. Yeah.
Had they just kept it, Nicolas Cage was doing a real good job and work, and we're finding out why is this guy killing everybody. I think that would have been more of a fun movie, because you had Nicolas Cage killing it with that performance,
It was good.
which could have been scary. I almost would have wished.
It
Wow,
wasn't
this.
scary. It was like disturbed when I saw him. I didn't want to look at his face.
I almost wish I was sitting here going, it was exactly like Silence of the Lambs.
I wish.
I
right?
almost
imagine
wish.
in our time.
Yeah.
Be like, we saw another one.
Another,
It would have been
another
sick.
one.
Another one.
Yeah, sorry, I went on a rant.
What other movies are on your like top?
In my top,
Yeah.
off the head,
the top of the dome.
Off the top of the dome, movies that I really enjoy. Because let's throw away Silence of the Lambs. We won't talk about that. A Place Beyond the Pines.
Damn it, dude.
Phenomenal movie.
Okay. I have no idea which one that one is.
I'm
I'm horrible with names. Here's the thing. And I don't want to lie to you.
Yeah.
I'm horrible with names. I don't remember.
Place
that
Beyond the Pines is with Ryan Gosling,
one. When he has all these tattoos.
Bradley Cooper,
Oh, okay. Wait.
and someone else is in there.
Ryan Gosling, Bradley Cooper.
Bradley Cooper, and there's like the guy from Spider-Man and all the other shit.
Tommy McGuire.
No.
Andrew Garfield.
Green Goblin guy, Dane DeHaan.
Oh, okay.
That guy from yeah. Phenomenal movie.
Really?
That movie's phenomenal. When I say 5 movies, what genre?
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Just something that's near and dear to your heart. Because you
Near
can't-
dude, okay, The Dark Knight.
That's a great movie.
But that's like that
You
one
kidding
that
me?
it's like we can't include
kidding
it.
me?
We can't include it.
It's such a good
There's
movie.
movies that you
it
just
might be a
can't include.
perfect movie.
The Dark Knight?
Yeah. I used to remember.
How old were you when that came out?
I was like maybe 13. I want to say.
How old are you? You're 25?
27, brother.
You're 27. Sorry.
Come on, man.
5 years older than you.
Yeah.
Damn
Grandpa.
near.
Jokes.
Huh?
What?
I am. So if I was in high school when that fucking came out, you were young.
Yeah, I was a young buck. I remember
You
I
didn't
all
even
the
know who
lines
the
for
fuck
the
Heath
Joker.
Ledger was.
I did know who Heath Ledger
Not
was.
before The Dark Knight, you didn't.
I did.
From
He did
what?
this one movie.
What did you watch with Heath Ledger?
When he's like, there's one movie where he's dancing,
Uh-huh.
and then he's like singing to this girl, and there's I forgot what that's called. Fuck, it's a good movie.
10
like-
Things I Hate About You?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
And then also he was like a knight before.
A Knight's Tale.
Yeah, there you go. That one's
See
The
who
Knight's
you're
Tale is a
talking
good
to?
movie.
See who you're talking to? I'm just amazed that you watch those.
Oh, because I'm Mexican, huh?
No, just because of the difference in age. Honestly.
I grew up with 2 older brothers. So
It's-
my older brothers are more your age, so I got a lot of culture from them.
See, we're alike. That's where
Yeah.
we're similar. You grew up with, but we're different because you grew up with 2 older brothers.
Yeah.
Guess what? I
Like
grew
a
up
man.
with 2 older sisters.
I could tell. Jokes.
Oh, hey.
Jokes.
That may be why Schmitty is a little the way he is. I grew up with 2 sisters. Dude, I watched all that shit. And they gave at a young age.
Yeah.
I was learning all this shit.
It's so sick being the younger one
Uh-huh.
because you get all the benefits. The trials and
Oh,
errors
yeah.
that they do, their wins, their
And
losses.
they're jealous.
And then
They hate you sometimes.
no, they don't. They don't.
Oh, my sister. I
My
would
2
get
older
in
brothers
fights.
closer than we ever been. I love them both.
I used to annoy the fuck out of my. I would just say, "Hey, good morning," and it'd piss her off.
Really?
Oh yeah, like get away from me. But I love it. We have such tight relationships. You know what I mean? That's what it is.
I wouldn't be the person that I am without them.
Exactly.
The person.
So, I'm amazed that you knew who Heath Ledger was
Of course, brother.
before The Dark Knight.
Do you know any lines from The Dark Knight?
Huh? Dude, I can recite the film. What are you talking about?
Do it. What?
The-
What about the one where he?
tonight's entertainment.
Yeah, that one's pretty good.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Pretty good.
I lived by that movie.
I live by that movie. Too.
I live that movie.
I love that movie.
I live by that movie so much that I hate The Dark Knight Rises. Shouldn't even been titled The Dark Knight. Should have been titled something
You don't like
completely
Bane?
different. Don't you fucking
Do you
title that
feel
The
in
Dark Knight
charge?
Rises. Get that the fuck out of here. I don't give a,
Theatricality and deception. Powerful ages for the uninitiated.
I was born in the dark.
I was born in it.
Tom Hardy, it's great. It's great. But it did not. You know what the problem was?
What?
I had one villain in The Dark Knight.
In The Dark Knight?
Yeah.
That's true.
I had one motherfucking villain. Because it's all I needed. Why was it all I needed? Because of the performance of my man Heath Ledger.
Yeah,
and the character
the
of the
plot
Joker.
at the end of The Dark Knight Rises is dog shit. If only they made Bane the actual main character and it wasn't like somebody else mimicking him or like controlling him, it would have been sweet. But that fucked it up for me.
I almost would have taken, you know what I would have liked? Instead of it should have been still a conclusion, because I did like the conclusion part of the Dark Knight Rises.
Pretty good.
If we're going to get into movie talk, I like how it ends. The way
Dark Knight Rises?
I like how it ended.
I don't like the plot, the switch of the main
him
villain.
sitting at the table looking at Michael Caine, winking at him. You got Robin.
Oh, yeah.
You got Robin.
Yeah.
You know Robin's going to start being
Yeah.
Robin. I didn't like Catwoman in The Dark Knight Rises.
What was her name?
Anne Hathaway.
Anne Hathaway?
I'm sorry, Anne. I didn't like her. Could have been, that was too much.
Yeah.
Too much. Robin was enough. This is what I would have liked with The Dark Knight Rises. More of a, like, almost beginning story of Bane incorporating Batman.
Yeah.
I think that would have been more fire. Instead of this man who just wants to destroy everything. Why? Why do you want to destroy everything?
Because he's being puppet by that girl.
I fucking hated it.
I hate that part.
I hated
that part
all of it.
so bad. If
I hated
only
all
he
of
was
it. Yeah. See, we're there. We're almost there on the same page.
Yeah.
I feel like you got because you want to be an actor, I feel.
What? Why would I want to be an actor?
Because the power of the camera with you.
What about it?
Spike up when the camera comes
Wait,
around.
I'm the same way in the camera.
Oh, no, you're the same person.
I'm talking
You're
about,
the same person. I'm not saying you change. But there's a difference.
Well, the whole plan is to inevitably fight in the big stage.
And be an entertainer.
Yeah, that's as a fighter, especially for a lot of amateurs, I feel they forget that.
Yeah.
You have to 100% have the backing, but you're inevitably going to entertain people.
I
people
don't
need to watch you.
The thing about Sean,
want to watch you.
It's natural.
Yeah.
I can't stand a fighter
like
who's trying to be an actor it's horrible. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You are natural.
Thank you.
In front of the camera. What's fun about being in my position at the gym? The power of that camera. David attacked me last night. And I messaged him this morning. I don't even know. David, if you're watching this, I don't even know if you're mad at me or not.
Which one? Tahuna?
Tahuna.
Were you just holding the camera?
He was getting choked out bad. And I put it right up in him. They're getting choked out.
Yeah, maybe that's not the best time for the lads. But it's good content.
It's good.
It's good content.
Don't hate the man.
And my man knows how to deliver good content. If you look at our Instagram and Snapchat, Shmini runs it and you run it sensational.
I appreciate you.
You do.
Let me ask you this, Jobins. The UFC cameramen, do you see the fighters punching the cameras?
That's true.
Have you ever seen a fighter punch the camera?
The relationship you have with most of the.
I know.
Yeah, you probably have that personally.
And that's okay. Everybody. I accept that.
You're getting knocked out. You're just like this. Hey, what's up, dog? Say hi to
Tim loves it. Tim
does.
Tim instigates. He'll go. Because now what I like to do is when someone gets choked out real bad and they sit up, I go, "Tell me how you feel." I put that bitch right there, just because it is good content. And hey, it's not meant. And like I get it. I don't get it. I've been choked out so many times.
On camera?
I got mad at JX because I got Ryan beat my ass, right? I got Ryan beat my ass.
A stud, dude.
He's a stud.
Ryan's a stud.
He's such a lovable guy. I love him.
Ryan's so cool.
So it was awesome to have him on the pod. But I got him beating my ass and JX talking shit. So I get it. I got up. I was pissed. Ah! You know what I mean?
That's how it is, though.
That's
you're supposed
how it
to,
is.
Especially when you're performing, you got to get used to not only people talking good, but also horribly.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody has their opinions.
Yep. So I don't get it because I'm not a fighter, but I get it when you're getting choked out, and here comes big old Schmitters putting that camera right, and I'm getting dramatic. I'm getting theatrical with it.
What do you have to say?
Yeah, and the way I ran. Dude, I've been attacked twice this past week from the gym while holding that camera.
By who?
David and Jimmy.
Jimmy Deets.
Yeah, Dirty Deets. But I did them dirty. I was getting them choked up. I was getting them while they were getting choked out. So I get it. But damn, do I get attacked. But back to what I was getting with that. Sorry, we went off track.
I forgot what we were talking about.
Camera. The power of the camera. The power of that fucking camera. Because you turn on. You're one of the people that turn on. Yeah. You're scary. You're a scary man.
No.
I'm complimenting you. Take it.
Well, I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I don't want to walk around.
I know. I know.
not be frightened.
So you got your back injury. When's the next time you want to fight? Are you trying to fight this year?
Yeah, as soon as I feel a lot better now. I'm boxing now. I'm slowly going back into jiu-jitsu, doing gi and no gi. So, and then I'm still doing PT once a week. And then my strength and conditioning coach, Solo Synergy, he's doing everything he can to just to make me do certain workouts for my hips. Hopefully my bulging disc will be less bulging and my sciatic nerve will be not so messed up, so I can grapple look like hard. But I can spar now. Like, I've been sparring, which is so sweet, man. The first 2 months are rough.
You're gonna hate me.
Okay.
Forgive me. Are you professional or amateur?
I'm amateur.
You're
I'm
amateur still?
fighter,
What's
yes.
your record?
I have 4-2.
You're 4-2.
Yeah.
Who do you fight under? Do you just
No, an
like,
amateur is pretty much you just pick. Even in pros, you can go to a whole bunch of organizations. It's not like you sign unless you.
Because
go to
everyone's
Bellator.
fighting out of usually goes to Montana.
Either Montana, which is Fight Fusion. I love those guys. Super sweet. Or I fought for Rough MMA here. This is a local scene. There's also Rice at Prospects here, and then Rage in the Cage if they're still.
Damn.
on.
So how many have you fought under total? Different ones.
Just maybe 3 or 4.
Damn. That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah, fighting games very tricky.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
It's like the showbiz. It is the showbiz.
it
You know what I
is
mean?
the showbiz.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know why I said like.
it 100% is.
Yeah.
You're entertainment.
Yeah. That's why I'm happy for you. You should. That's why I really wish you should start your own pod. Just keep going with the stuff because you're natural behind the camera.
Thank you. Well,
Yeah.
I might have to take into probably doing a little pod, but I like doing like YouTube.
And
videos.
you're funny.
Thank you. I appreciate
You're
that.
funny.
Likewise.
When we shit talk, we're keeping it cool on this one. I want to shit talk.
You want to shit talk a little bit more?
I want to shit talk.
I used to shit talk Schmitty so much. Have you guys seen in that Rampage scene when he calls
Breaks
that?
the door.
Yeah, and he calls
Oh,
that guy
yeah.
titties.
Oh no. I
No,
don't
no,
remember
Rampage Jackson, and the Ultimate Fighter. There's a big scene, and then he calls this guy titties.
that.
That's where I got it from.
You call me titties like that?
It's known fact that I call you titties.
What else do you call me? Go ahead and say it.
That's it. No, that's it. That's all we got. This is a couple of times. You also go back and forth with me. I think
Oh,
we
yeah.
create a good relationship where you could just talk shit and be like, later, lad. Have
That's
a
how
good
it
rest of your
should be.
day. That's how it should be.
That's how.
Emotionless, lad. Yeah?
Yeah.
Let no words get to you.
Oh, you spike me.
I know.
You spike me up.
I
I
know.
think I've spiked you up a couple times too.
Maybe just one time.
Really?
Yeah, one time.
What was it? What I do? Do you remember? You see,
I remember.
I only remember the most recent. I let that shit go.
Yeah. It's all fugazi
So-
either way.
Yeah. But no, I want to hear it.
No, I don't want to go. Let's keep that in the back.
Come on, for the
come
show,
on,
man. Sprightly, eh?
Yeah.
Huh? Feel sprightly.
Sprightly?
Sprightly.
You mean like
Like
feeling froggy?
energetic. Sprightly. Where
Yeah.
is that from?
I have no idea. Feeling froggy?
I don't know. So, when do you think you'll fight again?
I need at least minimum one time this year. If the Lord sees it's fit, I'll fight twice.
Mhm.
But it depends on how fast I heal up.
Because you're finally you've been getting back in the gym. You're
Yeah.
feeling good. Your back's feeling good.
I still feel like I'm stuck in mud sometimes. Certain positions and punches that I throw, I can feel it on my. But I gotta stop being a bitch now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What would you give? Besides food? Because you're just as bad as me with it, I think.
But what?
Because you do that crazy food shit.
Yeah, that was in the past.
I know.
I did that food shit. Everybody thinks I eat like dog shit, but I eat
I
really
look
clean.
what you did.
Really clean when I'm not eating horrible food.
Yeah. I was amazed.
You see the steaks that I make? Come on, G.
I know you do. You are a good cook. But what advice would you give to? What would your best advice be to give to an amateur fighter?
Amateur fighter.
Yeah, like if they're struggling, they're like, man, what do I do? What would be your advice? Danny's advice.
Danny's advice. Here's what I like to place it like this. Things you want to keep doing if you don't want to, like, essentially kind of succeed in the sport. Because I feel like that sticks a lot when we're with people.
Mm-hmm.
So if you don't want to be a good, I would say get more responsibilities. Start getting a lot of car payments, a lot of house payments. That's really going to slow you down because then you have more things to worry about and not necessarily cater to your amateur career and your skill sets. So if you don't necessarily want to spend too much time there, get a whole bunch of responsibilities. Another thing that I would say is
Stay minimal.
minimal.
You're saying stay minimal as much as possible.
100%, yeah.
Yeah.
I see a lot of people in the beginning, they're like, even me as a young lad, I care too much about having like the nice stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But those nice stuff, the nice stuff you get it's not gonna help you in the long run. If that makes any sense. If you get a car payment, then you have to have a job, and then you get if you stay with your folks, that's perfect. That's perfect as an amateur. Do that and just get as much skills as possible. Go to a whole bunch of gyms, try it out. But another advice that I would give out for being injured, because it's not necessarily if you're going to get injured, it's more of a when. It's the hurt business, right? So you're bound to have injuries. Trying to have you're still going to feel a little shitty, a little depressed. Literally what you love to do is taken away from you from an injury. So you're going to feel those emotions. Try to feel those emotions. Try to do the best possible thing that you could do in that situation. Would it be the best thing to do, just like staying indoors, depressed, feeling shitty, moping around, complaining, or just sticking with what you can do? Eating good, sleeping decent, trying to have the best attitude as you possibly can. Know that it's not like going to be the end of it all type shit. And I only learned that through experience and having like people who've done it and kind of told me the same thing. Tim does it, Jakar does it. I mean, all of them are injured here and there, and then had great habits or great things that they can do to ensure they don't get too off the rails.
Right.
Because it gets to you. It gets to you.
Oh, I've seen it in some of the guys that I'm around all the time. I see how the ones who are handling it well and the ones who are eating, then they resort to eating. They're like, oh, fuck it, I'm just going to eat like shit now. And me as a person, I reflect, because I know that when I eat like shit, I feel like shit. And then so I go, man, as a fighter, when you want to stay in shape and you're counting calories and shit, I'm like, fuck, you're down when you see a fighter just not giving a fuck because they're sad.
But once in a while, after you win, like after you do fight camp, then you can eat whatever the fuck. It's so good, dude. The first meal you have after you win.
Sean loves In-N-Out.
Yeah.
Our ritual there for a little bit was to go to In-N-Out right after he'd win.
That's fire.
Right?
Yeah, good burger.
Yeah, but he's still even like, that's it though. After that,
dialed in afterwards.
I think there's times where he'll celebrate with people. Like, so he has his groups that he celebrates. So then he'll do those. But once he's done his celebrating with the groups, boom,
back to normal. Back to the normal. Yeah, it's good to let loose. You don't have to be always like a square and be a straight and narrow, but let loose here and there.
Dude, consistency's so hard. How do you stay consistent? What keeps you consistent with?
I try to remind myself what I do certain things for. Like, I know I'm not only necessarily doing it for myself, but also my family, my future kids, my future, like for myself too, like my future me. So whenever I feel like dog shit, don't want to do it, which is sometimes 80% of the time, there's times where you kind of don't want to go to the gym, and then you do it and you feel even better afterwards.
It's hard to remember that in those moments.
Yeah.
It is really hard. Yeah. Good job for that.
Well, everybody has ups and downs. So it's
right?
not like I'm perfect or anything like that.
Yeah, but like when you're down and in that moment, I still want to try. Like, I don't have a cold plunge here, but I've never been sad when doing a cold plunge.
No.
Because apparently it fucking gets you out of it.
It's like life. Yeah, you have to like embrace being cold for a little bit. You can't. If you try to fight it, it's going to get worse. You're breathing.
Oh, yeah.
Fucked, and you have to nasal breathe.
Yeah.
Don't be a mouth breather.
My mouth breather? A little bit?
Take a deep breath. Feel that go into your lungs. Here and there. I mouth breathe too. Last Wednesday, actually, I mouth breathed. I got punched in the face and I had a bunch of snot and then just started breathing through my mouth and I panicked.
I tried taping my mouth like Sean does, and I was like, ugh, I don't like this. I can't fall asleep.
I cannot go to sleep unless I have tape in my mouth. It's been 4 years now.
Really?
4 years, yeah.
And you can't go to bed unless you got mouth on your teeth?
No. I can definitely fall asleep, but I will wake up sometimes. I used to be I snore horribly. And then the book Breath by James Nestor changed my life completely.
Really?
All the habits that it has there, the explaining how like pretty much your breath messes with everything almost. Obviously, I'm not too versed, but if you have the time, go to that book. That book's really good. And then ever since then, I'm taping my mouth.
Damn.
Nasal breathing, staying focused.
I just got to fight that urge.
Dialed.
I have that urge to want to take it off.
Yeah, it's going to suck. Yeah, sometimes I remember in the beginning when I tried to get adjusted to it, the tape would naturally just come off. But after like 2 months, 3 months, it eventually just stayed on.
Really?
Yeah, because I would naturally be like, oh, fuck, let me take this thing off in my sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, so I just got to break through that.
Now there's like tapes out there specifically made for that.
Really?
For your nose, for your mouth.
Yeah, because Sean's guy, Brandon, he's amazing when it comes to
his
Breathwork.
Super legit.
I still have never done. I've only done it once where we did an extreme one, because he does levels.
You weren't there for that one time? He had like a little seminar for that?
Yeah, no, I wasn't there that day. I don't know what I was doing.
You If you did one like that, it's pretty gnarly.
It's intense.
It's super gnarly. Yeah.
We did it in Sean's backyard. It was just me, Sean, and Brandon.
That's fire.
Oh yeah, and it was hard.
Yeah.
And then your fingers get tingly.
Your whole body starts vibrating.
Oh yeah.
You're trying to hold your breath for a while.
Oh yeah, and just the intense, like then we like holding your breath, doing it super super intense. Like when Brandon says, "All right, we're gonna do an intense one," it's intense.
Yeah.
Like there's levels to the breathwork game, which you don't know that.
100%.
The rookies was just like, "Oh, I'm doing my breath exercise." It's like, no, there's fucking levels to breath work.
That book's super good. If you have the time to read it, I would highly recommend it. Changed my, not necessarily just you, but everybody. It changed literally my perspective on everything.
Damn, that's interesting. It's
like,
interesting.
It goes into how like even in certain places they like do it to childs at a very young age. Like naturally the baby, they would just close their mouth. That way they never become mouth breathers and just get used to breathing through their nose.
That's the key right there.
Yeah,
that's the fucking key. Danny,
brother,
let me get to know you. Tell me something crazy. So did you get picked on when you were a kid that made you want to be a fighter? What made you decide, hey, I'm going to be a fighter? Was it because of being bullied?
Of course I got bullied.
Being
but then
chunky?
I did a little bit. Yeah, I got bullied.
I just can't imagine you chunky.
I'll show you some fat pictures of me. I was also a kid, though. I went to a time when I was like skinny, and then I got fat for like 2 years, and then I got into boxing, and then it changed completely.
What made you transfer from boxing to MMA?
I think it was just a matter of time. Kind of like we were saying, fighting was always there. I kind of neglected it at times. It wasn't the right timing. I had other obligations or responsibilities. And then when COVID happened, it was just perfect timing. Perfect timing.
Because it's weird, dude. Like,
I'm also a fan of the UFC. I grew up. My older brother was a fan too, and I grew up watching.
How old were you when you started watching UFC?
Well, I started watching boxing from my pops, and then that kind of slowly transitioned to MMA. So you remember seeing Chuck Liddell and Wanderlei Silva when they're like
scary and fighting was scary, and we're walking from the kitchen to the bedroom. You're going, oh fuck.
Oh no, fighting wasn't scary.
To me, it always was. Oh, I'd watch that shit.
I hate boxing, but it wasn't scary just because I was bored of it.
Chuck Liddell days, it was scary to me.
Oh yeah, Chuck Liddell. What a
legend. Made me scared. I was like, oh, I don't even want to fight, but I was always drawn to it. Like recording fights in high school. I was that kid.
Just from the side.
Oh,
you're always recording, huh? Since the beginning, just like
it's weird how honestly when I think about it, I'm like, damn, I've been recording fights my whole life.
It's kind of fire. Full circle, yeah.
People would come up. I will never forget this because it was 2 of them are dead now, which is super sad. Yeah. Both the principal's wife and the guy who got into the fight, he died in a car crash and she passed away from cancer years later.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah. But this other guy that I went to sit down at my lunch table, right? Another day at lunch, sitting with the fellas, and they look at me and they're like, hey, Schmidt, we're going to have you record this guy. He's pissed. He's going to go fight this guy. I'm like, hell yeah. So
I'll do it.
Yeah, I'm the guy. So I followed him up the wing, and then sure enough, the guy's just walking with his backpack. And this turned my gut. I didn't like it.
Okay.
Because the guy's just walking with his backpack. The dude comes up, sucker, just punches him.
Back?
Huh? Not from the back, straight up. Just walking straight towards.
Oh, what's up, dude?
Yeah, what's up? Yeah, hey, what's up? And the guy just looks up, boom. Then he's getting beat up, and I'm recording, and no one's around, no teachers or anything. Kind of getting his ass beat for a little bit. I'm kind of a bad guy.
Was it a hate crime? Would he happen to be?
No. This was 2 white dudes just having beef with each other.
That's perfectly fine.
Yeah, wanting to settle it type shit. Yeah. Apparently, they had beef.
Would have been horrible if it just like a Mexican or something.
No. The guys who thought they were the big long double XTs with the
tall tees.
Yeah, with the backwards hats. You know what I mean? The G Unit kids.
And then you just beat the shit out of that guy.
Kinda. He was kind of beating him up. He's defending himself pretty well. Well, now the group of kids start showing up. Right. The kid who passed away in a car accident. He now is that my boy? And someone from the crowd goes, yeah, that is your boy. What are you going to do about it? Yeah. So now the kid beating up on the kid is getting beat up by the guy who passed away in the car accident. He's beating him up.
Does that guy have a name? Stop saying that.
I don't want to say names just because my bad. People from home back and watch. And it was. I like the guy who passed away because I had a class with him and he was just super. He was one. He reminds me of Sean.
Oh, really?
And I've told Sean, he just right because he was really fast, and he was one of those athletic kids that just hated school. Oh. He had a talent, he had a troubled life, and he was a good kid. And I'm sure if he,
R.I.P.
R.I. fucking me, because I'm like, I sit here and think, I'm like, damn, if he'd have got into fighting, who knows?
Yeah,
that could have changed his whole life.
Fighting did change boxing
It
changed my
saves
life.
people.
It changed my completely. And
Most-
so jiu-jitsu.
Right? It's like, damn, if he could have just been fucking saving. You just never.
I have a similar story. Before I even was like knowing how to fight or anything, I obviously played fight, but I didn't know how to fight.
Same.
I played fight with my brothers, with friends at school. But I was, I remember I was in 3rd grade, walking from school to my house. And in 3rd grade back in the day, it was kind of cool to wear your backpack like low. It was before the time that it was
We're
cool to wear.
dude. 5, you would be amazed how big of a difference 5 years can make.
Yeah.
That was not the thing.
That was not.
No.
It was, and then afterwards it became cool to have your backpack super tight. But at that time, I remember it was cool to have your backpack super low. I had a JanSport backpack, so I'm walking back home, and there's maybe like 4, and I'm a 3rd grader. These guys are like 6th graders, or maybe they're like whatever the age gap is. They see me, and it's the most generic thing. I'm not even making this up. It literally sounds like a movie. All I hear is like, "Hey, why are you walking in our block?" And I'm like a little chubby kid at the time. Don't have too much confidence about fighting somebody because I never got in like an actual fight. So I kept walking, looking down. And then eventually, like a movie, I swear to God, these 4 kids get me in the circle. I'm in the middle. These 4 kids, they're literally just pushing me. And then one of them just socks me right in the face right here. And I start crying immediately. The other one hits me right in the guts. And I'm just like shelled up at this point. And one of those kids happens to be younger than me, like a lot younger than me. 3 older kids and then 1 younger. And then the younger kid comes up to me like, and everybody else runs because this thing is funny. Because I'm crying, I'm going like this, I'm bleeding. And the kid comes up to me like this, looks up at me, and he's like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Ah." And then he spits right in my face. And I'm just like, what the fuck is happening? And at that point, they start
After
chasing me.
asking you if you're okay?
Yeah, he was like luring me in. I remember I was like this. He was like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "What?" And then he just, he literally
my God.
spit on my face. And I was like, "Oh my God, what the fuck was happening?"
This is a hate crime.
Well, they were of the African descent, and I was Mexican at the time.
That's still a hate
I don't
crime.
know if that counts. But
Other ethnicities can hate each other too. It doesn't have to just be the white male.
the white versus the black.
Yeah.
If there were a couple white guys just beating me up, it would have been a different
Even
story.
more hate of a hate
Yeah.
crime.
I remember I got home, cried. My grandma was home at the time. I told her everything. My older brother, which she's like maybe 4 or 5 years older than me, hopped on the whip, threw me on the passenger seat. He said, "Hey, where was it? Where did this take place? And where can I see?" He was ready to beat anybody up. My older brother's probably one of the toughest guys I've seen growing up. He had a lot of fights in him. He had a whole bunch of street fights. So he was ready to kill. He was ready to kill. Thank God we didn't see anybody. And I was so tempted as a kid of just pointing out a random person and then him just welling on him. But good thing that happened. Nothing happened. We didn't see anything. He cooled off. And I was
I thought for a second, I was like, you did that?
Yeah, be like, "Yeah, look at that guy just random." He just,
That's fucking him.
Sheesh.
Oh my God.
Just knocks up, gives somebody else trauma. But that's one of my first introductions to like fighting, like a real fight. And I did not like fighting altercations after that.
I think kids need fighting altercations. I'm sorry to say it. Now, I'm not saying like to be
Go
bullied.
beat up your kids.
Yeah, no, and bullying. Kids should not be bullied.
A little bullied. Here, just a splash, just a little splash of it.
I mean, it made like me being the big kid. I didn't know the power. I didn't know my own power. Had Schmitty known his power,
just KOing motherfuckers.
I probably would have fucking beat the fuck out of kids. But since I saw fight, I didn't like getting hurt, right? And I didn't know I could hurt. I didn't know I could hurt. But I didn't like getting hurt. So fighting was always fucking scary. So my defense was comedy in my mouth.
Comedy.
Yeah.
Same.
Like my mouth.
They got into trouble?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. But, well, it got me into trouble with the adults because I was the louder one. So if little Jimmy's picking on me, if little fucking Danny, if me, like,
What's up, lad?
This is how it would have went down in elementary school. This is how it would have went down. Oh, yeah. You would have said some shit.
What's up?
I would have been like, fuck you. I would have been like, fuck this kid, Dan. And I would have been saying a bunch of shit. Yeah. And I would have been the one getting in trouble. And you would have just gone on playing basketball with the other kids, laughing about it. Yeah.
I was a hooper.
Oh, yeah. That's my life. But it was because I was like, I'm not going to take shit from people.
That's good, yeah.
From being bullied. Right? So maybe kids should be bullied.
A little bit. I think a little bit. If you're too sheltered, you'll see it when you grow up. And that's why they need to have a good, strong male presence in their life. Give them a good in-between, and also their mom to kind of show them a little bit of care and affection, but a little bit of toughness.
Do you know what I was missing as a kid?
A lad?
An older brother.
Older brother?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 100%, bro.
I have an older brother. Shout out, Jeff. Love you. but we have different moms, and he lived in a different state. We didn't live with each other.
Oh yeah.
And he's way older than me. Way older. 50. I think Jeff's sorry. I think what? 56,
50?
57.
Jesus.
56. My dad had him my dad was 21 when he had my brother.
Yeah.
And he was 42 when he had me.
Oh my God.
So there you go.
Your dad was slinging it, huh?
Yeah.
Chill.
Yeah.
Tell him to chill.
I know.
Take it easy, yeah.
I get it from my dad. But, like, honestly, I probably would have been a lot more tougher and stricter or whatever if I had an older brother.
Yeah.
Who was there like, hey, you know what I mean?
Yeah, just the accountability too.
Yeah, because here I am getting picked on and then just being. I was probably a bully to younger kid. I took my fucking anger out probably on Brendan. Brendan got bullied. You know
the truth comes out.
Yeah.
You just bully Brendan.
Oh, dude, me and Brendan have talked about it.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
No
I
way.
I didn't bully like I'm
Just stuffing his head in the dirt.
No, but with me and Brendan, I was the bigger brother.
Oh, I see what you mean.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, yeah. Brendan made me cry as a kid. I made Brendan cry as a kid.
Oh,
That's brother shit.
yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Wait, I didn't mean to paint the picture of I bullied Brendan.
You bullied him.
No, I big
Jokes.
brothered him.
I get
But
that.
I'm wishing that I had a
that.
big brother. Yeah, you know what I mean?
It helps so much.
I think
People
so.
Don't necessarily even know. I try to do the same, especially now. I have a nephew and two nieces, and my older brother at the time is still very occupied because he has the family to provide for. So he encouraged my little nephew to stay with me. So I try to instill good habits that my older brothers instilled in me, just so you can have that perspective too.
That's why I look. It's weird because I'm older than Sean, but he seems older than me. But then sometimes he doesn't. But Tim, I really look at Tim as like an older brother, kind of.
Yeah, Tim has great habits, great lessons to give.
That C word, man.
Cunt?
Yeah, consistent.
Oh, my bad.
Consistent.
Consistent.
Because it's a cunt to stay consistent.
Consistency.
It is. It's it.
Yeah, it's hard to stay consistent.
Yeah.
But it just takes a little bit of splash of discipline.
Yeah. It's enjoyable when I always really like when you're like, fuck, I'm starting this new habit, right? And you're like, fuck, this new habit's hard. And then in time, you're like, oh, wow, I'm used to doing this habit.
Yeah.
And I've been staying consistent with it. And then it doesn't feel like that. And then you get into that reward stage where like, oh my God, I'm starting to see rewards because of my consistency. I like that.
Yeah, the fruits of your labor.
Yeah. But then something happens and I fall off, gain 5-10 pounds,
It's
and
bound to
start
happen,
back
though,
all
right?
over.
You can start again.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's just you get pissed. I get pissed when I'm like, fuck, these push-ups are harder. Fuck, this is harder. I was feeling good. Shout out David for helping me stay consistent. Love that guy.
David's cool.
He might be mad at me.
No, shout out David, seriously. He saved my life one time.
Really?
Yeah.
How did he save your life?
I can't. Come on, man. Ask David how he saved my life.
Like literally saved your life. Like you almost died.
Well, something
and
could
he
have
saved
definitely
your
happened.
life.
But he was
You
there
could have
to
went down the
give me my
wrong
life.
path with a girl.
No, come on, man. I never go the wrong path with a female.
You could
I
have
always
went
go the
down
right path.
You could have went down the wrong path in life.
No. Like I could literally got physically hurt.
Like he saved
Yeah,
you
literally saved me. Put me in
in his
in
arms.
his back and carried me
Really?
like a good Hawaiian lad he is.
So you'd be dead if he hadn't.
Some could have happened to me, of course.
Something
I don't know
could
about dead, but yeah, he
Well, if
took
one
care of
says
me.
he saved your life,
He did save me.
then you would have been dead had he
I guess
not
you're right.
saved your life.
That's true. Shout out to him.
I want to know so bad.
I'll tell you.
Come on.
Come on, man.
Come on, Slick.
I can't tell that one. That's between me.
You make fun of my hair more than anybody. You make fun of my titties and my
what
hair.
hair?
I know.
First of all, what hair? Let's be
I don't
honest
know.
here. Which is okay.
I wish.
You rock it really well.
I
I
don't-
couldn't rock the bald look.
I know you could.
I could not do it.
95% of males cannot rock the palm.
What the heck? You looked at the statistics.
I just know it. You just look at people. You go, yeah, no, you look. Sean would look weird bald. Tim would look. Tim.
No.
Tim can pull off being bald, but he looked like a fucking ex-con.
Yeah. A little more street cred now.
Yeah, JX can pull off. You guys can pull off being bald.
I-
Hey, homie. Hey, I say.
Hey, what's up, dog?
Yeah.
You lost, dog?
You lost, homie.
What's up, fool? I run
Homie,
the
you
streets
better
here.
not fucking come on the wrong side,
Here in the
homie.
East Side locals, dog. I'll take it off, dog.
Am I racist?
It's a little racist.
Am I racist
Let's go
if I
watch
talk like this?
The Dodgers and the Clippers, dog.
Yeah.
I like the Raiders.
I like your shoes, homie.
You like that, dog? Wait, you like the accent?
What about me?
It's pretty good. It's a little racist.
Me and my friend Josh, we would talk like Mexicans all like his, bro, we would.
That's funny.
Is that racist?
No, that's not racist. It's fun. It's fun to be like, hey, what's up, dog?
I love the Mexican culture.
I love the Mexicans.
I love the Mexican culture. The Death Day shit, I love that shit.
The what?
When you guys have your Death Day, when you celebrate all the
Oh, El
people
Día de
dead.
la Muerte.
Huh?
El Día de la Muerte.
El Día de la Muerte.
El Día de la Muerte.
Say tortilla for me.
Tortilla.
Yeah. Where do you stash your tortillas?
Not in the outside. I put them in the fridge. I don't
Can
know
you
why.
say where you Can you include tortillas in that sentence?
I put tortillas in my fridge.
Oh, you're not saying it how you usually say
Tortillas.
it. Yeah.
I put tortillas in my fridge.
Tortillas.
Tortillas.
Yeah, no, but the Day of the Dead, I love that.
Yeah, it's cool.
Have you ever seen The Mexican?
With
Johnny Depp?
It rings a bell, but
It's a good movie. It's kind of crazy. It's one of those movies that I thought it was good back in the day, but the world
you go back
is different.
to watch it. It's dog shit.
No, it's not dog shit. It's just wild. It's a wild movie.
Mexican.
The Mexican. Or did I say Johnny Depp? Brad Pitt. Maybe Johnny Depp is still in that. Now I'm mixing myself
Who
up.
knows?
Holy shit. Good movie.
It's a good movie.
Yeah, but I like your culture. And there's like that beautiful part in Mexico that it just looks beautiful, like a jungle, and it looks beautiful, and it looks just the architect and just everything about it.
Yeah.
The
Mexicans
food.
are really passionate. Whatever they do, I find that they take a lot of pride in it, including myself, and they're just super passionate about it.
Art.
Yeah.
It's very artistic.
Yeah.
There's so much beautiful art. And with plants. You guys are good with, like, I don't know.
It's crazy that I'm Mexican, full Mexican, born there, but then I go back. I finally got the opportunity to go back, and then I was looked like a foreigner. I wasn't like Mexican enough. So it's funny that here I'm the Mexican, or even Tim fucking on his Snapchat he put the illegal. Everybody likes that, and over there I'm not Mexican enough. It's funny.
Here's another racist question I have.
Tell
Is
me.
it racist for me? Because this is how I feel. I'm scared to go to Mexico. Is that racist?
No, it's not racist.
I'm not
It's-
scared to go to
very,
Canada.
Very alert. You have to be. But don't get me wrong. There's some places in Mexico where you could go have a swell time, but there's some other places. I remember I went there. One of my family members was like, "Hey, you gotta chill out here. You're drawing too much attention to you."
Uh-huh.
The tendency of people getting kidnapped, people being ransomed, people like being stolen type shit. There's definitely that exists out there. So
And that exists here, too.
yeah.
So why do I put that on Mexico? Mexico doesn't deserve that.
Well, they
it's a
target.
beautiful country.
Yeah, well, they do have that out there though.
Right?
Yeah, they have that.
That's that
100%.
cartel shit.
I would love to have a house in Mexico, but
Really?
I would never. I don't think I would ever live there fully.
Bro, any kind of influence, I ain't living in Mexico. I ain't living in Mexico.
What do you mean? Any kind of influence?
Any kind of influence on the world, not living in Mexico.
It's true.
If I doing this, I could not be in Mexico right now doing a podcast.
That's
I'd
true,
be,
yeah.
I'd be terrified.
But everything. What I do like over there is that you can pay people off. You can have a swell life as long as you pay your dues. Literally pay your dues. I remember a gym owner that has a jiu-jitsu gym out there. I was like, this is sick. It's so nice. She's like, yeah, it's nice, but I get taxed by the people who are like in here. And I was like, really? He was like, yeah, we have to pay him every month, otherwise, we're
Isn't
not
it
able
weird?
to. But you could pay off cops though. Imagine you get pulled over because you're driving too
That's
fast. And you're like, hey
terrifying.
man, I know you pulled me over for this, but here's $100. Let me go.
I
That'd be
get
kinda
that.
Fire.
I get that. That would be fire.
Let me go.
But then what if he shows up at your house later that night and says, hey, I need another 100?
That's true. Yeah,
I'm fucking shitting in my
Yeah.
pants.
that's true. But yeah, that's why we came over here, baby.
I know.
That's why I love the United States of America.
I
lad.
know, but it's like, why does Mexico have to be so beautiful and then so scary?
Yeah.
Why?
Can't have it all.
I'm scared of how people are going to receive me talking about Mexico like that.
Why
You know?
no?
Because I'm not a
Mexican brother here.
right? And I'm not racist. Swear to God.
Well, I mean, come on. Man. I'm a little racist.
I might be a little because I'm scared to cross the
Splash.
border. If I'm afraid to go, it's a reflection thing. Why am I afraid to go there? Heads are getting cut off.
Heads are being tossed.
If a car's on fire with 3 heads on down the street, what the fuck is going on?
It's true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We don't have that.
No. But I do
Do
have
we?
a lot of stories. No, we don't have that. I do have a lot of stories from my family member, my pops and my mom just telling me like horrendous
Some
shit.
horrific
horrendous
shit.
shit just like that. And I was like, oh, that
And
makes
then
sense.
And here I am watching my Narcos show, loving it.
You
You know what I
good
mean?
show, dude.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
What is this? And then people trying to look for sets for Narcos are getting killed in Mexico.
That's a thing?
That happened.
I had no idea.
That happened, I think, before the final season.
Really?
They were looking for sets in Mexico. I don't know exactly where.
Yeah.
But the motherfucker got lit up.
Damn, G.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I know. That's when I was like, damn, I bet they're going to quit. They can't make a narco show about what's currently going on right now. I
Just need to
bet.
make the sets
People
here
are
in
gonna
Arizona.
die.
Yeah, you're tiptoeing on the line over there in Mexico. Sometimes.
I know. I'm tiptoeing on.
But it's so nice. It's so nice
Right?
out there. The people are so nice.
Oh, dude, I have met genuinely some of the hardest working people who are the most like loving people.
Yeah.
For real.
I definitely I love where I came from. I wouldn't have it any other way. Even if they gave me a choice to be born here, I would still be born.
One day I'll get over my fears because I do want to go to Mexico.
Should go once I have the ability of going back.
It would be cool.
Showing you around with the lads.
Yeah. Chris did a prayer for dinner one night. We all held hands, and he did the whole prayer in your guys' language. I felt,
Spanish.
yeah, it was.
My guys'
Brock,
language.
how powerful was
The
that?
Mexican language.
Powerful. It was powerful. I felt like I could understand it.
Just
I
you
couldn't,
felt the
but I
emotions.
felt it. Yeah. That's what I love about you guys. Because, yeah, Narcos, dude, that had me fall. I'm like, dude, I can't hate Pablo Escobar.
I mean,
But look at that.
He was a stud.
Look at that.
But he's from Colombia, is he not? Or something like that?
Now tell me.
I have no idea. I don't know. You know more of the geographic than me.
Probably.
That's the thing. That's the only thing that's fucked. Everybody like asks me where everything's from, and I'm not too versed, if I'm being completely honest.
I know. That's why I wish I had my Jamie, and I wish I had a TV
Jamie,
right
get that
here.
fix.
Because we'd be talking about Narcos. I'd have the whole pulled up right here.
Should be Brock. Brock. Jokes.
Yeah. One day.
One day.
Well,
The setup is so fucking sweet here, by the way, my man.
I really appreciate that.
Love everything here.
Next time, we'll have more fun. We went down a whole bunch of stuff. We went down a whole bunch of different paths. We could have got deeper in some of them, but they went off somewhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know you got a lot of shit to do today. You got to go. What do you got going on for the rest of the day?
I have sparring at noon, and then after that, I have strength and conditioning 3:30. Trying to get back.
You're looking good, brother.
Thank you, bro.
So keep killing it. Would you come back on again one day?
Is it pig's pussy pork?
There we go.
If you'll have me, absolutely.
Yes, sir.
My man.
Well, I appreciate you coming on, my man.
Thank you, bye-bye.
JOBINS, episode 155. Thanks for watching. Danny, stay safe. Love you guys.